Welcome to a video. This video is for May 26th on a Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope y'all will have a great day. As for me, it is May 24th on a Sunday, and the current time is 18:40, which is 6:40 p.m. And this is my first take, and I hope I will make it great. Man, when I was working at the BP location, I thought I was going to only have 3 trips. I made $28 at that time, and I was so sad because I've been waiting there for hours and hours. Nothing was coming in, and I thought that was it because I have a lot of bills to pay, and every 3 days I have to fill up the tank, and that's about $60 every 3 days. So I need as much money as I can so I could pay the other bills. And it's very unfortunate that this car could only get 300 miles. I don't know why, because I got this with lower mileage than I got Mr. Opus, which was my great Prius V, and it's 2013. Everything was the exact same except for the color, except Mr. Opus, my previous one, had 3 owners, and this one only had 1 owner. But this one can't seem to could barely make 300 miles per gallon, versus my old one, which could make 400 plus. So I have no idea what's going on, and I'm very sad about it. I'm doing my best. Unfortunately, I don't have a place to do my own oil changes anymore because, you know, the tooth, she moved out of the country. And I remember my old Prius V, Mr. Opus, he had the same problem. He was getting about 28 miles per gallon, and then it slowly increased every time I did the oil change. I think on his 3rd or 4th year of me changing his oil, he went up to 400. But then he also had some changes too, which this one also had, like the spark plug, and I changed the air filter. But anyways, air filter, sorry if I slur my words, but anyways, yeah, I'm grateful that another 2 came in, and it was, I think, about 12 or 13 miles for $25. So the total of 5 trips came up to $53, and I'm very grateful for that. And yeah, so that was work. Let me share what I did for the day. So I'm going to try to keep track of what I do, and I realized I'm intentionally starting the Uber Eats like later because I really don't want to do it. Sorry, I'm really tired of those people with the loud exhaust and loud music. I don't know how that is cool. To me, it's just so annoying. I mean, lower down the side mirror because the sun is in my eye, and plus those people with the bright LEDs. I don't know why they're so bright outside. I guess it's to look cool. I guess, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I wrote down a list. So 5:30, when I wake up, I would give myself a protection prayer for the day, and then of course I'll skip these other stuff. Unfortunately, I did scroll social media for 30 minutes plus, and I forgot to pick up a package yesterday, which I got today. Is this guy, and we will do a showcasing on that. And then what else? I went to the restroom. For those that have been watching will know that whenever I go to the restroom, it's at the park. It's to do the number 2. I'm sorry for the too much information. This time I could not go. I'm not sure what's going on. Probably not drinking enough water, because I noticed I drink so much water. And top of that, it's very hot outside. So I try to stay hydrated, but once I saw how much water I was drinking, I intentionally not drink as much water. I don't know if that's a good idea. Probably not. I need to figure out something about the water solution. I was thinking about buying like a 5-gallon tank and put it in the car, and this would be for cleaning only, because to clean the dishes, wipe my face, or wipe my body when it gets too hot, because I don't want to go to the restaurant when I do the gig work. I don't want to go to the restaurant all sweaty, and plus delivering to the food to the customer all sweaty. So that's why I'm thinking about getting a 5-gallon tank, and this water will be like water from the gym or water from the park, and use that for cleaning and use the drinking water for drinking. Maybe I could save money that way, but then I'm going to need to save money again to buy the the bottle of water, and also I think the little pump to get it. But I prefer the electronic one, but we shall see. So far I'm just thinking about it, not yet. And let's see, at 8 o'clock I started working on my list again, and I made some changes. Not made changes, I think I added more stuff to it. And at 8:30 I did the data transfer, which we are going to get to. So I started the data transfer from Orangey, which I'm using my phone right now. His name is Orangey. He's the Samsung S24, and we are going to do this together. Remember, I got the SD card from China, the good deal, for about $30, or I think maybe $40, I forgot. And it's a 512 gigabytes. Let me see if I get it right here. Hopefully it's not going to touch my cable. Okay. So this is the one that's from China. I'm sure you can see it right here. It's 512 gigabytes. Guess what, y'all? Been trying the whole wasted, what, 4 or 5 hours, probably more than that, thinking that I transferred the data to this card, and thank goodness I did not permanently delete the images I had, because this turned out to be fake. I mean, it shows up on the phones. I tried on Orangey. I also tried it on Pingua, which is my iPhone 15 Pro Max. They all read as 512 gigabytes, but the problem is it won't download that way. It downloads up to like a gigabyte or 2 gigabytes, and then it creates all these fake names, but nothing could be downloaded, nothing could be open or anything. So it's pretty much like only a gigabyte or a little bit more than that, and then it makes these fake names of all the files that it pretends to download, and it takes hours and hours for its pretend download. So this is fake. I tried it. I got duped on eBay. So that person stole $30 or $40 of my money selling these fake garbage. And you know, I don't want to throw it away where people will see it like, oh hey, you know, the Father of Heaven graced me with a 512 gigabyte, because it's like costing a lot of money. We're going to destroy it. And where is my scissor? I got my scissor right here, and we're just going to cut this guy up. Because even though when it transferred that 1 gig, something doesn't seem right about it. So I don't trust it. See, I'm cutting it right here. Let me cut it even more. See, I'm cutting it. Man. Like I said, 80% are good, but then there's still that 20% fake stuff. Remember my Marshall Willen, which I'm still very bitter about, because everything looked legit, but when you try to connect it or play it, it just doesn't sound right. It won't connect to the other Marshall products. It is what it is. I also got some other stuff that off. Not everything, because most of my experience is good from China. Most of the experience is good, but there are that bad apples. They are out there. So I don't want to say everyone's bad, because my experience mostly has been good, but it just, there's some you got to be very mindful. Anyways, I think that's it for the list. Yeah, I wrote down I had issues with the card. I also wrote down I arrived at the BP location at 10:15, and then I had myself breakfast. I made myself peanut butter sandwich, and then at 8:30, that's when I started work. Oh, not 8:30, 10:30 I started work, and I stopped work at 18:40. Oh no, I stopped work at 1800, which is 6 p.m. I did have a dinner, lunch/dinner, and that was at 1600, which is 4 p.m. And I had the lunch probably for like an hour, because I was so sad, because during that time I had, I think 3 hours, just there was no chime, no nothing. I had like 3 good runs, but then after that it just flat, and I was uber depressed. But gratefully I had the other 2 come in. But it took me so far. I mean, it was a long drive, 12 miles all the way to like the to the Westminster, past Garden Grove, all the way to Westminster. And I was like, man, oh well. I'm a little bit afraid to drive in Westminster, because the people, they're more, I don't know, not paying attention. So yeah. And yeah, then at 18:40, that's when, which 6:40 p.m. that's when I started this video, which is the first tick, and I hope I make it great. Right now we're 12 minutes in. Okay, let me share what I got from Amazon. Oh, this one's from eBay, and then this one's from Amazon. So let's start with the one from eBay. Let's hope this is not a dupe. And for those that are curious why I got this, it's because this thing is the original thing I was supposed to get versus my MX Mechanical keyboard, which looks so cool and it sounds so nice when you type on it. But unfortunately, when you're stealth camping and trying to work at night, that ain't gonna work, because there's gonna be homeless people sleeping around in their cars or walking by, and they are very curious people. So when they hear the they're gonna stay, hang out, and of course it's gonna bother me, or even kind of get me worried, because I could see them. They can't see me because I have cameras in the car, but they don't know that. So anyways, let's check this out. I also have not tested if the mouse worked yet. I still have not tested if this worked yet. I mean, I'm just trying to make myself a plan and then follow through it. That's why I've been working on the master plan, trying to get more hands on the tablet. Okay, this looks legit. This looks legit. I got it right here, it looks legit. So I opened the box. It's the MX Mini for business. And it has the Logi adapter to charge it. It also has the bolt receiver. Anything else? Well, that's it. An instruction manual. So it has the cable right here, and it also has the bolt receiver right there on top, which I pulled out earlier. And now let's check out the keyboard. It ripped. where bagged it ripped. Okay, so this one doesn't have any fingerprints, unlike the other one which had fingerprints. And here it is. Can you hear it? I'll put it next to the mouse. Yeah, this one's very quiet compared to my MX Mechanical. If anyone's curious, let me let me pull it out so y'all could hear it. And to me, this is the better mouse. I mean, not better mouse, the better keyboard. This guy right here. I don't know when the sleeve's gonna come for that one, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put in a Ziploc bag or something. I don't know. So this is the mechanical one. Whoa. It's quiet. Oh, no, I hit it. See, this one sounds pleasing, right? This one's quiet. This one has a nice, tactile sound. Is that how you say it? And of course, let me turn it on. This one has the glow. Why aren't you glowing? Oh, it has to connect in order to glow. Okay, because it illuminates, which is pretty cool. So let me put this guy back. And then this guy faces up this way. As you can see, I have the magnetic USB. I always have them connected, so you don't have to plug and unplug. It just, because right now I have it also on orangey right now. Actually, I have it on anything that has the USB-C. You can see Pinguo has it too. It is uber convenient. Okay, let me put this guy away. And that's it. I think that is it for the laptop. Oh, Momo, now I can't put it in. I pulled it out, now I can't put it in. I mean, when I think about it, I guess it's not that bad because now I have a studio setup, and I also have a to-go setup. So the mechanical one's going to be my to-go setup. Like when I go to a library, I don't think it would be that distracting at a library. Then I'm gonna add, oh yeah, it does glow. Oh, so you can see it. See how it's glowing? Yeah, I actually need illuminated keyboard, unfortunately, because I still don't know where the keys are at, what's at. I mean, I could type fast with it. Well, I'm not sure if you count 35 words per minute fast. I mean, shoot, I don't know. Oh well, let's leave it here. I'll figure it out later. And what's next is oh, how I know I typed that fast, because I remember I had to do like a test, a typing test for I think a couple jobs. One was for the business analyst, and then when I swap over to HR, they test my speed and it came out to, they said it was slow, but it was okay. I think having a good personality helps out. Okay, what is this? This is from Amazon. All right, so this is the bike thing, which I thought was held at customs. Looks like it's here now. And I already bought the parts. Man. So if y'all are curious what I need this for, it's so I could attach it here on this thing. Right there. And then have this, because remember how I talked about the shoe mount right here? See how this guy is on this side, but I need him to be on the other side. But unfortunately, there's no thing right here where the ball could go this way, so I could switch to the other side. It's only one way. Let me show what I'm talking about. See how this one could go down? If it was able to go this way, that would be great. Then it solves the problem. But unfortunately, it can't. It can only go this way. So, what the world? So yeah, I mean, that's why I got this thing. Is to, let me open up. Sorry, the time. Oh, 19 minutes again. Oh my goodness. So it looks like this. This has the female 1/4 instead of the male 1/4. So what I could do is I think it's short screws. I need the long one. What the hell? Oh well. So I was gonna put this up here, and then we'll have one of these arms will reach to the port for my laptop, so I can do the data transfer from the HDD to the laptop. It'll be a direct connect. But unfortunately, I also bought the cube, the multi-adapter cube to be under this, and what that cube is going to have 4 1/4, so I can stick it anywhere, and I don't have to worry about any where it has to be here, this side or that side, because that thing will have, it's going to be like a square, and it could be, I could attach the arm anywhere I want. So I'll probably use this for this. I'm not sure if it's going to fit or not. Let me show what it is this. And for those that remember or have been following along, I got 2 bulbs, 2 different UV bulbs. One is the purple one and the other one's a copper one, where both of them, I think they have mercury in them or something, but they have this really beautiful black light glow. So maybe I'll hook this up to this and then I could attach it somewhere in the car and then use it as my light, I guess. I mean, I got the parts, why not use it, right? And it would be cool if I eat out of my cadmium Viking glass, because that thing will glow. That thing will glow. And I gotta use the water jar, but then the problem is the water jar, the lid, I don't know where I could get a lid. I think I might need a custom make one. How do I do that? It would be cool if I had a 3D printer, but I don't have that, and how much is that going to cost, and do I have a place? Right now I can't be thinking about money because I barely am making anything right now, and I'm spending more out than I'm getting in. But I think the laptop saga is done. It is done, because all I need to do with it is to transfer the data, and once that phone has clear data, then I can start filming. And if you are curious why, is because some of the cameras, it's much easier to have it transfer the data to the phone than to just try to take it out of the camera and then put it into the laptop. Pretty much I could just have it connected to the laptop, and it'll be so much easier that way. It could, because it could wirelessly transfer the data to the phone, and then the phone could just transfer it to the laptop, and it makes it easier that way. No wires needed, just all wireless. If that makes sense. Anyways, now I'm blabbing, and that's all I have for this video. I want to say thank you to those that have watched the video all the way through. If you are new and enjoy the content, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share, and if you're not subscribed, to subscribe, because any interaction with the video will help out the channel. It'll let the YouTube lad know that I'm a good content creator, and it will push out my contents even more. And to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for your support. I'm very grateful, I'm very thankful, and it is very encouraging for me to keep it moving, keep it pushing forward. And I need all the encouragement I get. And for what's next is, tomorrow is laundry day. I'm going to do laundry. And man, I gotta come up with something, because I am super duper worried. I don't think anyone's watching except for maybe Sierra, because I noticed he is true to his words, supporting, and he's been supporting, and I'm very grateful. Thank you, Sierra. I'm very grateful that you're supporting. And man, I gotta change things up, but this time it's not really. Was that somebody? Oh no, it wasn't. It was nobody. I gotta change the way I think when I'm making the videos. I think I talked about my previous one. I want to try to, not to make it interesting, I'm just going to try to be interested in learning things, and hopefully that'll bring value to others. Just be interested, like the car setup. What can I do? How can I improve this? And what about the finances? And especially dealing with people. I saw a long comment from Sierra. I do want to say that for the ones that reply onto a comment of another comment, YouTube sends me 0 notification on those. So for those that it would be by chance that I would see them. like if I would watch my own videos, that's when I would see the comment like, oh, I would not respond to that. And I saw one that's really good. It was long comment. I did go through it. I didn't reply to it because I didn't know how to respond to it. I don't think there was. It's just for me to absorb the information. And yeah, I gotta figure something out. I mean, easier said than done. I mean, you could say you could do like that. I mean, I don't know how to say this. I think like through habits, it's gonna have to take time. Just have to chip it away. It's not, I mean, I tried to cold turkey, which that didn't work out. So I'm trying to figure out a way to deal, not to let people get to me, because, you know, they probably don't know. And yeah, but anyways, I gotta figure something out, and I need to figure something out fast. I mean, I've been thinking I really want to go to a different city. I mean, when I say different city, I mean somewhere in California, but maybe like 100 miles away, 200 miles away, maybe even more than that, and just get out. But the problem is, I'll be far from my mailing place. I'll be far from the storage when I need something. If something happens, that's going to be quite a drive. I mean, or if anything, Father heaven forbids, like anything happened to the car, like how I'm going to get to my stuff, because it'll be like 200 miles or whatever. So there is that thing, but there's the other side of me is like, man, don't let fear stop you, kind of thing. But one thing for sure is I do need money. So if I really want to do that, I need to build somewhat of a cushion money in case anything happens, because I've been spending so much. So I need some sort of cushion. And on top of that, I need the bed. My seating is slumping so bad. Now I'm even trying to get out of the car. Hopefully the cushion could recover, but it looks like it's a done deal. Cushions don't recover. Once it's kind of smushing, that's it. Man, anyways, gotta keep it to the positive. So I gotta remember things are going good. I mean, I still had the money in. I'm grateful that I made at least $53, because I thought it was going to be 28, and I was already super sad, in a very gloomy mood. But everything, oh my gosh, almost 30 minutes. I'm so sorry. That's all I have for this video. Thank you all for watching. Until the next, the Father of Heaven willing, hallelujah, and Sinji Dua, and I hope y'all will have a great Tuesday.